Hey guys, I just got home from the grocery store. I did not get any footage in the actual store today because it is pouring down rain and I was trying to get in and out. We didn't really need a whole lot this week because if you watched my video from last week, I bought a ton of stuff, but I'll show you all the few things that I did get. So for our proteins for the week, I just got some eggs. We still have a little left in the fridge, but we could always use more. Tried to save money on this grocery haul just to try to cut costs, so I did get just the regular eggs. I usually like to get the cage-free egg. Got the 98-cent eggs, which is totally fine too. I also got some more of this wild-caught salmon. It's only $3.99 and it comes with 4 larger pieces of salmon, so we're gonna get 2 meals out of that this week. What's up, sissy? Got some tilapia fillets that I'm going to cook as well. I usually like the herb and garlic, but they just had the plain, which is fine. I can just season myself. I got some pork chops that I'm planning on fixing with a meal this week. And Tyler has been liking chicken thighs for his lunches. For our veggies for the week, got the usuals, some chopped kale, some Brussels sprouts, some broccoli for roasting, and then some broccoli for steaming for Tyler's lunches. And we got some green bananas because we still have some ripe bananas, so I got some green ones so they'll be ready by the end of the week. Got a couple bags of these Asian chopped salad kits. These are this one in the Southwest is one of my favorites, but I got 2 bags of those because honestly with one meal we go through 2 bags, but I usually only use one of the dressings that's in the pack just to cut down on some of the sugar and sodium and all of that. So typically we just use one of the dressings, but 2 bags of the lettuce. Got some more kombucha. I usually buy 2 of those a week. And if you watched my video from last week, I got some of this macadamia milk, and it was really good. So I got another one of those because it was in one of the little Aldi finds, so I don't know when they might have it again. Got some regular unsweetened vanilla almond milk, some plain Greek yogurt for Tyler, some more Perfect bars. They were out of my favorite strawberry pineapple water, so I just got some regular mango LaCroix. And they had more of this goat cheese macaroni and cheese. If you follow me on Instagram, I fixed it one night this week, and I talked about how I had a lot of people message me asking when I had got it, and I had it in my cabinet forever, but I noticed today when I went that they had it again. So I got 2 of those as well to keep. I don't know if I'll eat them this week, but just to keep in our cabinet. So that is all I got from today's trip. I do have a lot of stuff in my freezer and some potatoes and things like that I will pair some of these proteins with. So if you follow me on Instagram, I'll be posting, I guess when you're watching this video, it will be Monday, so you can check out my post for my Aldi meals that I had planned for this week. Trying to keep the budget down and use what we had on hand at home in the freezer, so that is what I did. I basically went through the freezer and then kind of planned what proteins and veggies that I could pair with some of the items. So I did want to go ahead and just show you all kind of how I'm going to plan my meals, or how I planned my dinner meals this week based on the stuff that I had in the freezer. Like I said, I had a couple things in the freezer and things left over from last week's grocery haul that I'm using. So all the items you see right here are left over from previous grocery hauls, so a lot of frozen items. We've got some chicken sausages left that we did not use, and some sweet potatoes. So those items I did not purchase today, but the rest of it I did, so I'm going to kind of pair my meals together and show you what I have planned for the week. So for the first meal, I just got some tilapia, and then I had this frozen steamer bag of quinoa, a Mediterranean blend, and then just some roasted broccoli that I'm going to serve on the side. And I'm really nerdy and kind of wanted to do the cost for all of these meals. So like I said, some of these items were already purchased, so I had to kind of think back or round up based on what I thought that they were. So they might not be exact, but I did write down the prices of the things that I got today. But this first meal added up to $8.75, so still less than $10 for a meal for 2 people. So traditionally, I usually cook 5 nights a week, and then we'll go eat out maybe one day. And then the other time I might be going to another grocery store and just picking up a few items to make together a meal. So this is based off the 5 items that I had planned for the week. So for meal number 2, for my protein, I've got some pork chops. I had this in the freezer, which is butternut squash risotto. So that, I don't know if it's a steamer kind of bag or I make it in a bowl, but whatever, it was in the freezer. And then I just got a veggie to pair it with, so I got some Brussels sprouts to roast. So this meal was $9, I rounded up to be, so still less than $10. Like I said, I already had the frozen risotto, and I just needed a veggie and a protein to pair it with. So that will be one of the meals this week. Another meal for the week will be frozen salmon that I will either pan-sear or bake. So like I said earlier, I'll get 2 meals out of this $3.99 bag. So this was $1.99 and these were each $1.99. We use both of these for our salad and then the salmon. So that meal was $6, I believe. Yes, so $6 for that meal. And you get 2 servings out of the 1 bag of the frozen salmon. And another meal will be breakfast. You guys know that we have breakfast for dinner all the time. It's usually always on my Meal Planning Monday post on Instagram. But honestly, breakfast we love having for dinner throughout the week because we don't get to eat like a regular eggs kind of breakfast through the week. We have to eat something fast or take something to work. So we truly enjoy eating breakfast for dinner. Also, I keep that in my weekly rotations like a breakfast meal because it is a way to kind of cut cost when you're planning your dinner meals because eggs are so cheap. Like I said, I got these for 98 cents. I wasn't exactly sure how much I normally pay, but I rounded up and said I paid $3 because I can't remember last week what I paid for those. And then the kale, obviously we're not going to use this whole bag. The whole bag is like $4, but I was just saying that we might use 2 cups because I like to saute that with our eggs. So that breakfast meal was about $5. So that's pretty cheap for a meal for 2 people. Again, you'll get more servings out of the eggs and the kale, so really it's even cheaper than that. So you can't beat a breakfast option as far as when you're planning your dinners because it's a really good way to cut costs and have an easy dinner. And the last meal, I had some frozen cauliflower. Again, the second meal with the salmon, and then just some sweet potatoes I have left over that look like they're about on their last leg. So gotta fix them this week. So I'll roast some sweet potatoes, probably with the salmon, and then I think this is a steamer bag, or we'll cook in a pan or something like that. So already had the frozen cauliflower, so I just needed my protein, and then I really already had my carbs. So that meal will be around $5 as well too, because I think if I remember, I think a bag of sweet potatoes is around like $3 and you get maybe 6 to 8 per bag. These are kind of just estimates, but I just kind of wanted to get a general idea of how planning your meals and weekly dinners don't have to be expensive and can be, kind of healthy. Any meal that you make at home obviously is going to be healthier than eating out. It's a good way to save money. So if you like this style of video where I include the prices and things like that, let me know. In our household right now, we are trying to stay on a budget, and I tried not to buy anything unnecessary this week and really just keep our meals simple and cost effective. So I was trying to get rid of some of my inventory in the freezer, in the cabinets. Always do that, and then base your meals on that. So that is what I did this week. So I think we have some pretty good meals planned for the week. But I just wanted to give you all an idea of how I plan. Nothing fancy. I always just keep in mind, a healthy kind of complex carb or starch, your protein, and then always a veggie. And that's typically what I do as far as how I'm planning our meals for the week. So just want to give you all an idea, but I will see you all in the next video. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to watch the next haul. So I'll see y'all later.